And stand if you're able to. I'm sorry? When I left? Right hand, you make it into a fist representing power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship, tuck in the thumb, humility, fist into the palm, and we say welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. 1 week from yesterday is a PEP education program, and it's about mindfulness, and it's given at there's a temple right at the corner of 141 and 270. So it's next Wednesday from 11 till 12:30, I believe, and it's on mindfulness. And if you're here doing Tai Chi, you're doing mindfulness. There's lots of different things you can do. You can do meditation. You can do just breathing exercises, and that's all mindfulness. So I'm going to be there. I hope you are too. I want to hear what she has to say. It's nice that the community as a whole is waking up to mindfulness. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started. Does she need you need any help at all? You're good. We got you a spot front row. That way I can slap them if I need to. All right. So we're going to stand in the Wuji position. Feet shoulder, hip distance apart. Nice gentle bend in the knees. Tuck in the tailbone. Head is lifted by the silk thread. If you're sitting, you try and sit up on the edge of the chair. Keep the back nice and straight. Head lifted by the silk thread. And we start with our breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that nice, gentle bend in the knees. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Say go Cardinals. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time, we'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Would you check and make sure everybody checked in for me, please? Thank you. Inhale to the heart. We're going to do arms to the side. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Yes. Exhale. Ellen. Inhale. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for checking that out. All right. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. I'm going to mirror you. Left hand up, right hand down. Exhale. Keep that upper body straight. Inhale and exhale. Right up, left down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands back to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale, fill the lungs with air. And exhale, relax the hands down. One more time. We'll inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Finally, gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. That's our breathing exercises. Everybody's still breathing, right? Yeah. See, it worked. Okay. Come on, that's funny stuff. All right. We're going to do the warm up exercise. I like your shirt, by the way. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. And one of them named after you, too. Actually, two of them named after you. Okay. That's cool. But, yeah, I mean, you can't remember your own name. Got to remember the grandkids' names, right? All right. Warm up. From that Wuji position, keep that bend in the knees. Keep exercising those legs. Keep that good straight posture. We're going to start with the chin tuck. Float the hands up in front of us. Keep the chin level as you tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then sink the chin down to the chest. Again, float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin down to the chest. One more time, float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tuck in that chin. That'll help you with your posture. Float the hands out, chin gently comes up. Gently sink the hands to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, we're going to look over one shoulder and look over the other shoulder. If you're able to add your hands, I'll look at one hand, push down on the other hand simultaneously, okay? So we start out prayer hand position. Form a Tai Chi ball with the right hand on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right hand. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, turn the neck, feel the stretch. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right, turning the neck, feeling the stretch. Come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, turning the neck, feeling the stretch. And come back to center. Beautiful. One more time. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. Come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Forward shoulder circles next. Bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Don't look at the ground. Look straight ahead of you. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shoulders back. Keep that head lifted, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Shoulders forward, up, back, down. Well, that worked. Yeah. really need a headset microphone here. Yeah. You really need to have a headset. It works much better because when you're online, when I look to the side, my voice goes. All right. Gathering chi next. By the way, on that last exercise, keep the body nice and straight. So as you look at it from the side, my shoulders are going forward, but I'm not leaning forward. I'm not looking down. So I'm not doing that. I'm keeping the body nice and straight as I move my shoulders. Okay? It's part of our body awareness to make sure we're just moving the one muscle or the group of muscles that we need to. Okay? All right, gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Gently, we're reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down. Make sure you've got that nice gentle bend in your knees. Gently reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And then exhale, relax the hands down. And one more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. All right, moving to the lower spine, touching heaven and earth, lifting your head by the silk thread, floating your head towards the ceiling. For our hand position, left hand up, right hand down, stretching the head towards the ceiling while looking straight ahead. Don't look up at your hand. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretch the head and come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, gently stretching the head and come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, again, gently stretching the head and come back to center. Beautiful. One more time. Left hand up, right hand down, gently stretching the head. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that head. And come back to center, come back to prayer hands, relax the hands down. We're going to carry the ball side to side, good for our core muscles, right? Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Either left hand is fine. Gently turn to the left. Stay on the left as you turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side as you turn the ball over. Left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side. Turn the ball over. Right hand's on top. And gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side. Turn the ball over. Left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side. Turn the ball over. Right hand's on top. Gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over. We come back to center and exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. All right. One more exercise, not a warm-up exercise. We'll do it before we sit down to strengthen our legs. Okay? Yay. See how rowdy they are in this class? All right. So concentrate on keeping your knee bent because your body's going to want to straighten your knee. So you leave that knee bent. That's going to help exercise your leg and keeping the body straight. So all my weight is here, head, shoulders, over the hips, over the load-bearing leg. One nice straight line, not leaning out. Okay? All right. Use your chair if you need to. Actually, we can just hold our hands in front of us. Weight shift to the left. Bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Use your chair if you need to. Keep that upper body straight. Tap the right toe in front of us, empty. And come back to cat stance. Pause for 1 second. So my two seated gentlemen, you can help yourself. So I have everybody putting their weight on the left leg. So push down on your left leg, like you're trying to push your foot through the floor, okay? To mimic that, pushing that weight being on the leg, okay? You feel all your muscles in your leg will tense up. And if you want to, you can then take the other leg and just kind of pick that leg up and set it back down. But you push down on the other leg, that'll help make that leg stronger, okay? So weight shift to the left, pushing down on the left foot if you're seated. Right cat once again. Tap the right toe to the side, empty. and come back to cat stance. And touch the right toe behind us, keeping plenty of space between the feet. You're pushing down on your left foot if you're seated. And cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Can't believe you didn't meow for the cat stance, but that's okay. Weight shift to the left. To the right, left foot, cat stance. Talk about who's messing up, right? Tap the left toe in front of us, empty. And back to cat stance. Tap the left toe to the side, empty. You're pushing down on that right foot if you're seated. Cat stance. And tap the right toe behind us, keeping plenty of space between the feet. And cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. I feel like Ginger Rogers sometimes because I'm doing everything backwards. I'm not doing it in high heels, though. Heels backwards, yeah. So who was the better dancer there, right? Yeah, exactly. Who's Ginger's? She danced with Fred Astaire all the time. Rogers. I thought you would know that. So, no, she danced with Fred Astaire all the time in all the movies. But somebody asked her and she said, I do whatever he does backwards and in high heels. So, all right. Yeah, really. All right. Any questions on those exercises? Okay. Let's have a seat and let's do some more exercises. Yeah, do this. You're fine. Okay. So when we sit, because it works, whether you believe me or not, it works, right? Right, Alan? I didn't say get a drink. You should know that. I don't say use the bathroom, but you do that. Or I don't say have a meal, but you do that. So when we sit in a chair, we sit up on the edge of the chair. My feet are flat on the floor. I have this 90-degree bend between my upper and lower legs, so the knee stays directly above the heel. Pelvic bone is kind of a flat bone, so I kind of rock forward on the pelvic bone, and the head is lifted by a silk thread. So this is good, straight posture when we are seated. It's great to practice your posture when you are seated. Your posture makes a huge difference in your balance. I can give you all the leg strength in the world, but if I don't make your posture straight, you're going to have trouble balancing. So practice your posture in the chair because it tends to be whatever posture you use when you are sitting tends to be the same posture you use when you are standing. Okay? So practice your posture sitting and practice sitting like this for a little while. You're building up your core muscles, you're burning up calories, and you're helping yourself with your balance. Okay? So, first hip exercise, side to side hip exercise. Let's turn to the right hand side of our chair. Don't turn the chair, just turn in the chair. So, I'm going to take my left leg and spread my left leg out, but I'm going to try and keep my knee over my heel. So, I'm not doing this or this or this, but I'm doing this, and I feel the stretch on the inside of the legs, the hips, and also the back. Okay? So one time we're going to practice with the leg, and then we'll add the hands if all looks good. All right? So take that left leg, slide that left leg out, keep that right angle, knee right above the heel, and come back to center. It'd probably be better if you slid your walker forward so you're not hitting it with your hair. I can just stay right there. Is that all right to move it? Okay, that'll probably work better for you. Okay, let's add the hands. So prayer hand position. Slide the left leg out and push against that imaginary wall on the right side simultaneously. And come back to center. Worry about the leg first, the hands second. Slide the left leg out, push against the imaginary wall on the right-hand side. And come back to center. One more time, slide the left leg out, push against the imaginary wall on the right. Feel that nice stretch in the legs. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Shift to the left-hand side of your chair. Same thing. We'll try it once with just the legs, and then we'll add the hands in. Okay? So with the right leg, slide that right leg out. Feel that nice stretch. And come back to center. Beautiful. Add the hands. Prayer hand position. Push to the left. Open up the right leg. Feel that nice stretch. And come back to center. Push against the left wall. Open up the right leg simultaneously. Feel the stretch in the legs. And come back to center. Keep your good posture. One more time. Push against the left. Open up the right leg, keeping the knee above the heel. And come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Shift yourself back to the center of the chair. Beautiful. Next exercise, going to do 2 motions with the leg. And this is what I was referring to when we're seated. If you want to work the legs, this is how you do it. So first move is we're going to pick the leg up, hold the knee up, keeping our nice straight posture. Second, we're going to push the foot down, pushing it through the ground like there's a basement under us, and we're pushing our foot to the basement, okay? And again, this is what I was having you do. If I can replicate any Tai Chi form by stepping, or when they say put weight on a foot, you push down on the foot. So any form that's done standing, I can also do it seated, okay? All right, and which, by the way, I had a lady, she was in yesterday's class. She did not have Parkinson's disease. However, when she started doing Tai Chi, I don't know, about 2.5 years ago, she could only do seated Tai Chi, and she could only do about half of it because she would get worn out because she's a breast cancer survivor. So she could only do about half of seated. Now she's doing pretty much 90% standing, and she got to ring the bell last year as a breast cancer survivor at the Siteman Center. That was really cool. So she's graduated from not having the energy to sit for like this for an hour to be able to stand and do the exercise. So that's pretty powerful. All right, keeping the back straight, keeping the body straight, hands down at the side, left leg, lift the left leg to the chest, hands behind us. Keep that good straight posture and float the hands down. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Left leg up, hands behind us, keeping the body straight. Good job. And relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. One more time. Left leg up, hands behind us, back straight, body straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Right leg, same thing. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. 2 more times. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Don't lean backwards. Nice and straight. And relax. Very good. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Pushing down, push, 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 and relax. One more time. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Hold this for a half an hour. Yes. Hands down. You can. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Your question was, can you push down on the other leg? Certainly. If you want a little extra, as you're lifting this leg up, push down on this foot. You're actually doing the golden rooster, stands on one leg almost when you do that. Pardon me? Yeah, it's called the golden rooster, stands on one leg. It's in the yang style, it's in the Sun style. I don't know. One of my Parkinson's friends calls it, because we do it seated, because you're doing the seated version, he calls it the golden rooster sits on one cheek. I like that. But yeah, if you want some extra work as you're lifting up the one leg, push down on the other one, that's really going to work the core also. So you can certainly do that. Definitely. Good catch. All right. Next exercise, we're going to move to the knee. We're going to do 4 motions with the leg. Pick the leg up, kick the leg out. This is a heel kick. Pick the leg up and float the foot to the ground. The exercise is called the heel kick, but the real important part is that lifting of the leg that you do before and after the kick. All right? So you're trying to lift the leg as high as you're able to while keeping your back straight. So I'm not lifting my knee by doing that. I lift my knee by doing this. All right? You're going to build up your core as you do this, okay? We're going to punch out the opposite hand. Nice straight posture. Going to smile or yawn the whole time. He didn't tell you I was this boring, did he? Lift up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. And then pick up that left leg, left foot should be floating, and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. One more time. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Make mom proud. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Opposite hand. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. You just see my brain freeze up every so often, right? It's actually good for my brain. My wife, I've been able to mirror for a while, but like coming back from my surgery, it's a little bit more tough, but it's a good thing for my brain to learn that. So, because I have to stop and think, okay, I'm using my left leg, but I'm telling you right leg, and I got to work all that out. So some days my mirror is foggy. All right, toe kick is next. Exactly the same thing that we did, except for that's a heel kick. Now we're going to do a toe kick, pointing the toe forward. The only thing I would say when you lift the knee up, try and lift the toe up at the same time. So when I lift my leg up, my toe isn't dragging down, but I'm lifting that toe. Okay? Okay. Hands loosely clenched at the belt line. Lift up the left leg. Toe kick left, punch out right fist, opposite hand. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Make sure you're bringing back your foot. After you do the toe kick, you're bringing your foot up and letting it pause here before you let it float to the ground. That's helping build your core up. It's also helping you pick up your knees when you walk, okay? Pick up that left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover there, float it to the ground. Good, very good. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Pardon me? Helping me? Oh, yeah. Yes. Exactly. That's one thing I've learned before. I've been doing Tai Chi long enough, and I had better balance than my friends, and that's while I had a tumor in my head. Um, had better balance than my friends, um, and I kind of felt like I was bulletproof, and learned quickly that I'm not. But it made me much more empathetic. And I learned a lot about balance because in January after my surgery, remember they cut the balance nerve on this side of my head. So I sacrificed my hearing and my balance on this side. They didn't cut the hearing nerve, but their nerves are together. So the balance nerve they cut, he tried to preserve the hearing, but he lost that. So I had to learn balance all over again, starting in January. So you wouldn't have recognized me in January. I was holding on to walls every time for like 3 weeks. Every time I went somewhere, I had to hold on to a wall. There's a spot in our room that's roughly from here to Joe, right? Yeah. I'm bad with names. Um, roughly from here to Joe, and I had to hold on to somebody across that space. I couldn't do it alone sometimes, or I would like walk and go, okay, all the balance it takes. Now I can do it, and would walk across that space without holding on to anything. So it made me much more empathetic. And when I started doing, I did one class a week or day per week in March, and I used chairs just like you guys are doing right now. I was teaching from chairs, and about third week in March, I didn't have to use a chair anymore. So if I can improve my balance, you guys can improve your balance because I'm not no Superman, right? So if I can do it, you guys can do it. Okay. It's not easy. I didn't say it was easy, but I did say it was worth it. Right. So, and the one thing, knock on wood, well, I don't have any wood, knock on wood. Throughout that whole recovery process, I never fell. I always do. I did, sometimes I would stop and my wife would grab me to make sure I was okay. Or I was holding on to a wall or something, but I never fell. There was a couple times I came really close to it, but I never fell. And that's a really good thing, right? Because it's hard to teach Tai Chi if you're in a cast. All right. Ankle exercise, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Beautiful. Right foot, same, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Flex that ankle one more time, heel and toe. Second ankle exercise, left foot, little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe and big toe. Then right foot, little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe and big toe. Beautiful. That's our warm-up exercises. Any questions about those exercises? How was the hamstring? I did the hamstring stretch last week. Did you guys like that? Didn't I? That's the one where you're stretching, didn't? Yeah, I thought we did that last week. Did that help you? Okay. Just leave a bend in your knee when you do it. Well, you just don't want to put all your weight on your leg and start hyperextending your knee. So it's always good to keep a bend in it. And when we do a Tai Chi style, we do it first with the foot flat on the ground and then next with the toe up. So you're pulling the toe back. And that stretches all four of your hamstrings. Okay? All right, then let's go ahead and stand. Let's do a few more exercises. All right. So, like we said, if you're seated, You push down on a foot that has weight on it. You lift the foot that we're stepping on, okay? Or making a step with. So if I'm stepping, not mirroring anymore, if I'm stepping with the left foot, you would lift the left foot. If I have weight on the left foot, I will push down on the left foot, okay? All right. I'm sorry? Got it. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to do a hip exercise, side to side. Keep the knee bent, keep the body straight. Use your chair, all right? Prayer hand position or holding onto the chair. Weight shift to the right with a bend in the right knee. Tap the left foot or float the left foot. And return to center. Use the chair if you need to. Weight shift left, bend in the left knee. Tap the right foot or float the right foot. And come back to center. Push right, weight right. Tap or float left foot. Come back to center, push left, weight left, push down on the left foot, tap or float, right foot. And come back to center. Beautiful. One more time. Concentrate on keeping the body straight. So as I lean to the side, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. All right? Push to the right, weight to the right, tap or float, left foot. Come back to center, push left, weight left, bend in the left knee, tap or float, right foot. And come back to center, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Forward and backward hip exercise. This is a really good one to try and practice every day, all right? We got a lot of tall guys here, so kitchens work really well because they have a kitchen counter, so you can hold on to the counter as you're doing this, and then turn around, hold on to the counter as you do the other leg, okay? So I'm touching heel in front, toe in back, keeping plenty of space between my feet. I'm keeping, when you look at it from the side, touching heel, touching toe. Keep them in close as you start. Keep the body straight. So I'm not leaning backwards and leaning forward. I'm keeping the body straight as I do this, all right? Also, what I love my Parkinson's friends to do is lift the knee as you transition from heel to toe. Work on lifting your knee. So you're not just doing this when you walk, but you're lifting that knee as you walk, okay? And from this perspective, keep plenty of space between your feet. So I'm touching heel and toe and keeping plenty of space. Okay? That's all you got to remember. 15 things, same time. All right? Weight shift to the right, empty left heel, hands behind us. Use that chair if you need to. Pick that knee up, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Touch that left toe behind us. Empty on the heel, lifting the knee as we transition, and empty left toe. Keep plenty of space. Keep your good posture. One more time, empty on the heel, and empty on the toe. And return to center. Weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee. Empty right heel, hands behind us. Touch, lift the knee as you transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Lift the knee, empty on the heel. Lift the knee, empty as on the toe. One more time, keep that body nice and straight, empty on the heel and empty on the toe. And return to center. Beautiful. All right, everybody having fun? No? What's that? Got a weak ankle. Gotcha. So work on that, those ankle exercises, right? Every day, touch heel, toe, inside, outside of the ankle. Apparently, I believe the ankles is one place where Parkinson's, you'd have to ask a movement disorder. But the ankle is one of the joints that shows up early with Parkinson's disease. It shows its weakness early. The wrist is another one. That's why it's important when we're doing breathing exercises that your hands are like this and you don't just keep them like this. Keep that wrist strong and all the muscles in your arm strong. Okay? So, but try that ankle exercise like every day or even 3 times a day. It doesn't take that long just to touch heel and toe. Oh, really? Well, you want them strong now. Gotcha. Usually, if one side is not as strong as the other side, that's very common for Americans. Usually, the weak side will catch up to the strong side after a little time doing Tai Chi because we have a dominant side and a recessive side. So a lot of times, with that weak side will catch up, and that's why we do things 3 times one side, 3 times the other side, because we need the balance in our lives. Well, I can't go back and change that. We can maybe get you ice skating now, though, if you wanted to. Yeah, here you go. We'll try snow skiing first, all right? How's that? Yeah, with pillows. All right, so we're going to build on that last exercise, the empty heel, empty toe. So where you were setting your heel down empty, now you want to set the whole foot down, but keep that empty, okay? And then shift your weight onto it. So we have about 70% of the weight here, 30% on the back leg. And then we keep the feet where they are. We just shift our weight, all the weight's on that back leg, and then come back to center, okay? This starts what we call the bow stance, okay? This gets into the heart and soul of Tai Chi, all right? If you're able to punch out your opposite hand, go ahead. If you need to use the chair, go ahead and do that. You got to stay safe, all right? So, weight shift to the right, step out empty, left foot. Then weight shift, 70% of the weight on the left. Keep that right foot planted. Beautiful. Shift your weight back, all the weight's on that right leg, and return to center. Beautiful. Shift weight left. Step out empty right. Don't step too far. Weight shifts to the right. Keep that left heel planted. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Don't step too far. I knew it was coming. All right. Again, weight shift right, step out empty left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out, opposite hand. Weight shifts back and return to center. Good job. Weight shift left, step out empty right. Weight shifts right, punch out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. All right, so think of something while you're doing this. When I step out empty, you can see where my hips are, you can see where my weight is, right? When I want to shift my weight, I don't start leaning forward, but I push my hips forward, right? And my head and shoulders just follow whatever my hips are doing. So I keep this nice straight line from the side, okay? So I'm not leaning forward. So if something happens to the front leg and I'm leaning forward, I'm in trouble, right? If something were to happen to my leg, I can just shift my weight back, okay? So weight shift to the right, step out empty left. Now, as we weight shift forward, we shift the hips forward, keeping the body straight. Yeah. Weight shift back, push the hips back, and come back to center. Good job. Weight shift left, step out empty right. Don't step too far. Push the hips forward to weight shift forward. Keep the back heel down and planted. Weight shifts back, all the weight's on the left foot, and return to center. All right, one more time. That looked really nice, by the way. Weight shift right, step out empty left. Weight shifts left, punch out, right fist. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shift left, step out empty right. Weight shifts right, punch out, left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Nice, very nice, very nice. Hey, there's a lady who used that move that we did right there. It's called the bow stance because it looks like bow and arrow. But that's how you would throw a punch. Because if you lean too far and throw a punch, they can just like step out of the way and you go falling down. They could kick you when you're down and all kinds of stuff. I had a lady in her 80s. No, she was probably in her late 70s. She was vacationing in Italy. And a lady came towards her and said, "Hey, can you tell me what time it is?" And she was like, "That's a weird request. You have a watch on." But she's like, "Okay." She wanted to be nice. So she told her what time it was. She had a purse over her shoulder. As she was addressing the lady who was asking for the time, her partner came in behind her and tried to lift her wallet out of her purse. So she felt it. So she turned around and went boom and punched the guy square in the chest. And the guy fell back because he got punched in the chest. And she told me, she goes, "I was ready to punch him again, but I wanted to get him right in the crotch, but he fell back too far and I couldn't get him in the crotch." But he didn't get her purse and she was fine. And she just did it as an instinctive reaction. And if you met the lady, you would never believe it because she is so quiet and calm. And she comes from a culture where women always take, like kind of take a step behind and everything. She didn't then. She nailed the guy. It was like, "VJ, good job." Yeah. All right. Cooling down. Lightly punch or slap the legs. Next, tighten up all the muscles in the body and relax. Again, tighten up the muscles and relax. One more time. Tighten up the muscles and relax. And finish with gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Keep that bend in the knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sometime when we have time, one of my cousins tried to scare me. Didn't actually, it was my nephew. My nephew tried to scare me one time. It didn't work out well for him. He knows not to. You don't try and scare Uncle Craig anymore. All right. Have a great week. I'll be here tomorrow, 10 to 11. Yeah, 10 to 11, 11:15 to 12. Don't forget that mindfulness. They had flyers out on the table about it. I think they're still there. Hopefully, I will see you there. Okay? Great job. Have a good day. Thank you. Good job. Oh, thank you. Good job. All right. Oops, sorry.